Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Anigains podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Cam's Fitness, and I'm joined with the Bellas as usual. Kez, how are you first?
I'm not too bad. I'm just about recovered from a pretty hectic weekend, which we will discuss later on in the podcast. But yeah, I'm much more lively now. Consistently having more carbs, full of food, and ready to find out which one of us is doing this forfeit. Mm-hmm.
hmm
Noah?
I'm all good. I've got my good luck card with me right here. Um, for those that don't know, we got the Tung 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 Sour, shiny secret rare, from the NBW show. Well, AJ wasn't selling these, but we got them from a shop round the corner.
Shame, really.
It is a shame. There would have been a great stand there for Italian brainrot cards. But I'm good. I have beaten my food poisoning. Don't eat gone up like dodgy chicken, or else you will be stuck to the toilet for the last couple of days. But much better, and yeah, enjoyed the weekend. But now I think that is the show season done for traveling for a good amount of time. And then the next show season will be next year, which will be us, the boys, and a couple of my other mates. So it's exciting. But how have you been, Cam?
I have been in anticipation and awe. I have been firmly waiting for the Olympia. Ever since we made the predictions, because I'm always usually tapped in, but see when you make predictions about something, and you've got horses to bet on in the space of the race, it makes it way more, sort of gripping. But yeah, just getting like those updates sort of like fed through the day at the NBW was pretty cool. Away from the NBW, I got really sick after the end of the event. So if I do sound a bit funny, Anigains viewers, I don't know. There must have been something in the air, and it wasn't just a good atmosphere. I think somebody had COVID at the NBW, and I think I caught COVID. I trained for the first time yesterday, but now I'm better. So
Yeah, I think I've heard there is some kind of mystery virus going on. I mean, I felt a little bit ill on the Sunday and the Monday, but it wasn't too bad. And then Ryan was pretty knocked out, I think, on
yeah,
that Sunday as well. So
I
yeah,
think
if
I had, man.
yeah, comment down below if you had the virus as well and you're at the NBW, and we'll get down to the bottom of who initially spread it.
I think it was that German chick
You
in
reckon?
yeah, because I saw her like coughing quite a lot like backstage. Her pump up drink could have just gone down the wrong hole, but I'm not taking my chances.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna say it was her.
Sick.
If you
Very
were
nice.
with the German subtitles on, obviously.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got a big demographic over in Muchen, don't you think?
Mm,
Anyway, do we just start the prediction review and
Can
get
we
in
just,
amongst it?
just fucking get on with it? Honestly, at this point, like I am like,
Let's go. So we're here. We am I taking this? Yeah. So we set up these
Yeah.
predictions last week. This was before the weigh-ins, where there was all that patter with Mike and all of that good stuff. And we've got the open results up here. So we do have forfeits on the line. I don't actually know what you two would agree to, but me and Cam were over the weekend were talking about how I'd agreed to just fuck up my eyebrows with those eyebrow slits all over the shop or whatever. But what was the forfeit that you two boys had kind of come to?
Should we just all do that? Should we
no,
all do that?
Oh, Kez is starting to backpedal.
I'm not
that's funny.
backpedaling, but the
That's
thing is,
funny.
I shouldn't have less a different forfeit to you.
Well, we'd said that last week in the on the pod, and that's all I'm
Now that
saying.
somebody's not confident with their prediction,
Yeah, it's funny that because
seems like
I went into
The
that
thing is,
thinking
I can
put
just
something
agree
on the
to
line.
dye my hair, which I've done anyway. I'll do
I
it.
put something on the line. That's all I'm saying.
what would you rather do, Kez?
Probably dye my hair.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah,
Well, there
okay.
you go then. So
Yeah, like
I'll dye my hair if I wanna. If you guys want me to.
I don't know. I wouldn't put slits in your eyebrows if you're going to return back to Bradford.
I'm literally going tomorrow,
Yeah.
So what
Oh
and
yeah.
also when do we have to do it?
That's a very good question, actually.
Yeah.
I would just say at everybody's sort of like earliest convenience.
Yeah, that'd probably be like Monday for me.
Yeah, like realistically, like if it's going to be like a head eye situation,
That takes time.
yeah, like that's a very much as and when. But like,
Should we just read off a couple of the little suggestions on the Anigains page first?
sure. So we did ask some of you guys what you suggested. Um,
Yeah.
let's not name and shame people. We'll just read what was said.
One of them, if Noah loses, he has to compete in bodybuilding and just hit men's physique poses.
I don't
Yeah.
think you do awful.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
just
trouble us.
just tense your quads and just yeah, hit some men's physique poses.
You
You'll
wouldn't
be
be the
fine.
worst poser on stage. I can almost guarantee you that.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. And then the other one is wear a knitted sweater for your next 5 leg sessions and record the workouts for Insta.
Yeah, I mean,
I reckon people do that
yeah,
anyway.
I've seen people train in like full coats. Like,
Yeah.
why? Like, especially if your gym has no central heating.
Yeah, if you're in like South London Pure Gym, then I reckon yeah, they'll be wearing black. This is black hoodies and black coats and everything. This is very generalization here, but I reckon that
Yeah,
no, they do wear coats. I've been to a Pure Gym there. They
they
do wear
do wear
coats.
coats in South London. Yes.
Yeah, in gyms.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right. Let's just get on with the fucking predictions. So we had said
Right.
we were all in agreement of Samson winning. And big shock, he came fourth.
Big shot.
So big ol' shock. Does that mean we get 3 points?
Yeah. Yeah.
Three?
What do we think about Samson's look as a whole?
He was flat. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's one of those where it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I think when you're, people get onto like these open guys all the time, but see, like, your experience at the UK DFBA when you're 160 fucking pounds on stage, very different to a dude who's 300 pounds and shredded.
No, have you got his reel?
Yeah, go on now.
Oh fuck.
So when
Okay.
yeah, when we speak about someone, just put the reel. But yeah, I mean, from what I saw, I think he tried to push for condition because I think everyone was saying to him, "Oh, get leaner" from last year, and then they tried that and they just, I think it was a bit too flat.
Yeah,
And
when you
it's
look,
like when you're that flat, you don't even look leaner because the
no,
muscle just isn't really pushing against the skin, so you kind of lose the detail, and then you just look smaller as well.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, it was a bit of a shame, really. I mean, yeah, I mean, even someone like Andrew, who's never really been in that mix before with the top guys, he beat him, but that was cool to see. Yeah, there we go. I can see it now.
You can see
Yeah,
what?
I can see the Instagram of Gilco.
Yeah. Right. So we're going to be here for ages if we're talking about everyone dead extensively. But next up was who came second? Hadi Chupan.
but who came first?
Oh, of course, Derek Lunsford came first.
Yeah,
Um, I would like to say I did not have him winning. I think Hadi should have beat him.
Why?
If you look at least obviously I'm not fucking there in person, but when I look at the shots side by side between Derek and Hadi, I definitely thought Hadi was sharper. He had better cuts. His midsection was tighter. He had better biceps. I know Derek had tore his pec, and there was a bit of inflammation probably, but fucking, I think that Hadi just had a better physique in the day.
What about from the rear?
I actually can't say off the top of my head, to be fair.
yeah,
Because Derek smokes.
yeah. Derek's back double bicep is just crazy. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever seen. That back double bicep. I mean, his back itself is the best in bodybuilding, and his glutes are peeled, like super striated. And yeah, I agree. From the front, Hadi was definitely sharper. Like he had more separation, more striations and everything. But he was actually a bit smaller. I thought, especially in the legs, a bit downside is in comparison to Derek. I think Derek had bigger legs. So it was kind of like some of them had one thing over the other. I can see why people were saying Dahadi should have won, but I could have gone either way because they were good in different ways, I thought. So I don't think it was like a robbery or anything. And I think the scorecard they were 1 point separated with them. So yeah, it was super super close. I actually thought Andrew was amazing. Like
Yeah.
his look was crazy. Like from the front, I actually think he beat everyone in all the shots in the front double, lat spread, ab and thigh. Like it's just his structure, his muscle separation, his muscle belly is absolutely crazy. And where he probably didn't, where he lost out was like the side shots. I think he struggles like posing in his side poses, and he struggles with like his hamstrings because his hamstrings are a bit weaker, and he doesn't have the fullness and the drop that the other guys have. And then even from the back as well, his hamstrings are a little bit weaker, I would say, than the other top guys. But if he like gets that nailed, he probably can win, I reckon, one day.
Did you see the video of Andrew telling people to step back? He told Nick to
Yeah,
step back, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
Derek to step back, and he just does.
And Derek didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I see things like that. Ugh. I wish they would have a clause in place so you don't have to have other competitors fucking holding people accountable. You know, like there should be
Yeah.
a bit more of like a linesman, a little bit of VAR on the line. Um, I think that would just be a bit fair. Obviously, guys are going to look to push the line and make themselves look bigger. It's a fucking Olympia. Like, I don't blame people for doing that. But at the same time, level the playing field a little bit. Who was very, very good? Martin was awesome. Like, I looked at him and I was like, yeah, that's a real fucking serious look in terms of like shape. I feel like honestly, I think he was quite overlooked this year, which is a shame because it's like
I mean, if he did finish fifth, which is still a really high placing.
it is. I don't know. I definitely would want to see that being rewarded a bit more. Maybe like getting pushed up a bit more. I don't know. Like
I think he just needs to get a bit bigger. He's balanced, he's got good condition, good shape. He's just not quite as big as the other top guys, like the top four basically. But yeah, man, I think if he does get bigger, he can be in there as well.
yeah, he really could be. Really,
Yeah.
really could be. So what's the final things for bodybuilding for our card?
So we had the final results were Derek first, Hadi second. We had Andrew Jack third, Samson fourth, Martin Fitzwater fifth, and Nick Walker sixth.
So
What yeah, what do we think about Nick?
um,
Mm,
prejudging looked awful.
Yeah, that was
Finals
bad.
incredible. Like
I
genuinely,
I think he I think he didn't look great in either. I thought his midsection was so bloated and massive, and he was talking about, oh, I put on 10 pounds or whatever. It looked like it all went to his stomach, like all of the weight. Like I think he's ruined his like unless he severely like fixes that midsection, like that's ruined physique in my opinion. Like it just you compare him to everyone else around him, they all have nice shape and they all can suck in the stomach nicely and they all have like a pretty physique with size as well. And he just stood out in a really bad way compared to the other top guys, and he just looked like just a lump of muscle, but just not well put together. And his condition was off as well, I thought, especially in prejudging. Like he looked soft, well, softer than he has done in the past.
yeah.
And when you're soft and you haven't got great shape, it's just yeah. I honestly think he could have finished lower. I had Brandon Curry ahead of him actually.
Really?
Brandon Curry looked really good. Like he's been like on the downward trend over the last few days just because he's a bit older. But he actually looked a lot better this year than he did in previous years. So I think he could have finished higher than Nick easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those. So what do our predictions look like in terms of our scorecards then? Who lost that?
so I lost that one. I got 13 out
Have you
of
got them on, Noah? At the
yeah,
minute on the
yeah.
screen?
Yes. Can you see it, Cam?
No,
No.
no. I can see Martin.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah.
I think we might need to sack off the fucking the reels. I think
Can I
I'm
just
gonna
keep it
lie,
on this?
I would.
Okay.
It's a black screen at the minute.
Oh, fuck this, man. There? Is it working now?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we fucking go. Right.
Did I not put in some? Yeah. Okay. All right. No, that's fine.
I see. So oh, sweet.
Okay, so I am on 13, Cam is on 10, and Kez is on 9. Remember, the person with the lowest score is who wins this. Okay. Now,
I'll be-
shifting over to classic, in which we all are one off to begin with. We all had Mike winning, in which
Yeah.
he didn't, and then we all had Ramon coming second, in which he didn't.
Yeah.
Ramon looked sick.
Ramon was fantastic. Like that's the best I've ever seen him. Condition. His posing got a lot better as well. Like you remember how he used to like shake a lot in his poses. Like I think he's fixed that massively, and he's just a lot more solid and secure now in his poses. And Mike he looked really good, but he just looked a bit smaller than what he normally does. And obviously because of the weight thing, he had to lose a lot of weight quite quickly. And he just didn't have the same fullness and roundness that he normally does. So that probably did hurt him a bit.
Yeah, I think it's one of those as well. I don't know. Even like in terms of who I looked at and thought was like the most classic, quote unquote. I think with like the improvements that Ramon made, either way, even if Mike did get like a good weigh-in, like I would say that's it's not far off the best Mike we've ever seen at the Olympia this year. I don't think Mike was massively off. I think everybody's like saying that that was the martyr for the being the reason why he lost, and to be honest, I disagree. I think Ramon was just so complete in every area in which he needed to be. His posing was actually quite a lot better too. If he was already pushing Bumstead like years previous, it makes sense that with more muscularity and improvements, he would be the new face of Classic. So yeah, man. I mean, it's cool to see. I've been seeing a lot of the videos of Ramon basically celebrating in Brazil, and it's so cool to see because there's a massive bodybuilding scene over there, and like you can just see like the community and the passion behind it. It's so cool. Like
Yeah, it's like what a footballer would come back to if they would win the World Cup or something like that. It's wicked, man. Like no one here really cares about bodybuilding, or in the US as well.
yeah,
Like the general public don't care at all. If Samson Dowder walked through the street, no one would know who he is.
no, like people just
Yeah,
be afraid.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Clutch their pearls, but like,
yeah, yeah.
it's I don't know. It's cool that like bodybuilding can host like a celebrity status over there. That's really cool.
Yeah. Did you lot see Terrence's routine?
Yeah, it was stunning.
That was so cool, man. Like, that's like one of the best routines I've ever seen in bodybuilding. I think, and I wish more people. I think there is now. There's a more of a push. Like now, a lot of like younger people are doing classic. It's like I want a really good routine, and that's really cool. But still, like especially in open, you're seeing a lot of guys who don't really care about their posing or their routine and just hit a bunch of most musculars and then just walk off the stage. But I really appreciate it when people put effort into their posing routines. And honestly, I reckon they should score it. I reckon if they actually scored the routine, people would like pay more attention to it and put more effort into it. Maybe make it like 20% of the judging or 15% of the judging or something like that, where your routine is scored.
So what would be the criteria that gets scored?
Well, obviously your physique in the poses, in the routine, but also like your stage presence and how you move between the poses and how the artistry of the posing as well. Like I think it is part of bodybuilding, in my opinion. Like and it shouldn't just be okay, yeah, this is nice, blah blah blah. No one cares. No one cares about a routine. I think people should care. Like something like that, it deserves to be rewarded, in my opinion. Something that good of a routine. Obviously, like the physique should be the main focus in the routine. If you like hit a sick pose that makes your physique look good, like that's mainly what you're going to be scored at. But also how you're moving between the poses. I think it should have a role in the scoring. In fact, some federations do. WNBF, they do the routine. The posing is actually one of the things which is scored.
That's interesting. It
Yeah.
is interesting. It is cool. I definitely think it would be something cool to see. But I think there's quite a lot of times where it's like routines are on and you're just like, oh, this is a bit of a drag.
Yeah.
But like, be like if someone has actually something special to bring every time, or
Yeah.
it's going to be a different thing. Because I feel like everybody tries to be like someone else when they do a routine, um, and I don't think it should be that. Like the reason why Terrence does so well is because he's authentically himself every time.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be when you're posing, man.
And it's a case of like what's bringing people to the sport. Like I would pay money to see that in person, Terrence. Like I don't really care about some massive bodybuilders hitting most musculars together. Like it's not really that interesting to me. But when you put something like an amazing routine like that together, like that's beautiful, and it's so cool and it's impactful as well from like an emotional perspective. Like that's what people will pay money to see. And I think that's some more like that is going to bring more people to the sport and just make it more entertaining as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man. Okay, so should we talk about Nile?
Yes.
Let's talk about this. Um, the hometown hero, Nile, killed it. Absolutely killed it. I don't know, because I did hear some people saying top five. I, to be honest, I didn't know because I saw how he looked at the what was it it was
Tampa.
Tampa. It was in Texas, yeah, Tampa. Like genuinely, it was like lights out, and that was immediately like a standout physique. It's just very hard to tell when you compare that to anybody who's not an Olympia frontrunner being in the same show and then guaranteeing, top whatever placing. So, do you know what? To see that, so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I feel like where for future years, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't push him out of top three.
Honestly, I think next year top three. I
Yeah,
think he's that good where he's not going to be outside that top placings now because he's that classic. And the only thing he was missing really was the size in his upper body, and he's got that a lot more now.
yeah,
Like I don't know if you've seen like the side by sides of the improvements he's made since last year. Like it's
Mm.
crazy how much he's improved.
yeah.
And like if you think about what is actually the most classic, like he's up there with anyone, I would say. So if he continues to get better, yeah, I reckon he could easily get top three next year.
Mm, 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 yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
two both had Bree on in.
Oh,
It's sick. That was a bit of a
yeah,
hit. He took away
yeah.
14th, I want to say. Yeah,
14,
because
that's crazy.
our boy
He actually
Piotr.
didn't look that bad. Like I had a look at the reel, but he didn't look bad at all. I think it's just everyone else has gotten better early. Um,
I wouldn't say he's gotten inherently
no,
worse.
no, he looked like the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to 212 now, isn't he?
Yeah.
I swear that's always been like, oh, Bruno's going to 12.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy though. Like he's like in his mid 40s now, and then to get into 212, you need to put on more size, and to do that at that age, it'll be a bit tough, I reckon.
Depends how much he's been restricting himself to stay in classic or how much
Yeah,
he needed to do that. Because if he's not really had to push anything,
yeah.
to
Yeah,
stay in
I feel like his legs are too small though, because even for classic his legs are a bit downsized, and for 212 you need like huge legs. You need much bigger legs, so he'll need to grow quite a bit.
maybe he's running the I was gonna say the glutes bums and tums split for
Ah,
12. Yeah. And then just like 10 IUs Atlantis. There you go, that's it. That's what he needs to do and then
Inquire for Ignite coaching.
yeah,
all right.
excellent.
Let's move on.
Right, now
The
men's physique.
Here we go.
Yeah, or we'll do a wrap up of the points. So wrapping up with classic, I am on 13 points, and Cam and Kez are sharing 20
Should we go on
points.
total so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, so total so far, I am on
Oh,
26, Cam is on 30, and Kez is on
oh,
29.
So you're telling me it comes down to meant for sick.
It
That's
does come
fucking
down to
very close, by the way.
that is close. I told you
Yeah.
lot it was going to be close.
Yeah, God.
the bang. So
Okay.
Oh,
now,
yes.
oh wait, what? 0, 0, 0, 1. Oh, oh, oh wait, no, that's bang on. Where the fuck did Brandon finish?
Third.
Third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That me and Kez just know the fucking category, man.
We do.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know what Kez was saying. Makes sense.
Jeez, perfect so far.
And then now it falls off a fucking cliff.
Emmanuel came like 11th.
Was it? Oh shit, yeah. One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, shout out to Zhu
Oh,
Huan
mate.
He. He
Bro,
looked
he's crazy.
incredible.
Mate, I did a reel on him. He's so good. I actually think if you watch the comparisons, he was like in the third or second call out to start off with because they overlooked him and they had to move him all the way from the side into the middle of the second call out. Then at the end, he went back into the first call out with the top guys and he kept getting moved in. But I think it was too late by that point. I actually think if he got put in the first call out to start off with, I reckon he definitely beats Edvan and maybe beats Banks as well because Banks was off, like really off from the front. I think he could have finished fourth. Like he was that good.
Do you not think he would be beating Brandon in any pose?
Maybe from the back. Yeah, from the back, I think he beats Brandon. Yeah,
He did that China Pro Show, obviously, and he
yeah.
wasn't in top two for that. He came
No,
third.
he came third. Yeah, but he was way better this time, and Carlos was off. I think Brandon is just a bit more polished from the front, especially. I think Brandon does beat him from the front, but I'd have him fourth. Definitely outside that top three on that day. I reckon he beats Banks.
I've just looked at the points.
Oh yes,
The points are now
fantastic.
in.
I think.
Yeah. Who else? Yeah. Do you want to speak about Ryan and Ali?
No.
Ryan. Ryan won. Ali was actually a bit flat, I thought, at the prejudging. Like he didn't have the same like pop to his whole physique, all from the front. He looked a bit flat. He looked better at finals, but
So what he gets
I
for
actually
being
think
so fucking arrogant.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think he looked better last year, did Ali? But he was still good. But yeah, not on Ryan. Well, Ryan like nailed his condition. Like he was super sharp and full. So it was pretty clear, to be honest, that he was going to win. Ali, yeah, Ali second. And Brandon looked good as well. Brandon looked really good
There
from the
was
front.
only,
But
I
it's
swear
just
there wasn't much between Ali and
yeah, it was
Ali and
like
Noel
one.
Allen.
Yeah,
It was pretty
1
close. At
point.
both. 1
1
point.
point. Yeah, Brandon was.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I think Brandon's back is just super. It's weaker than Ali's, so I think that's the main thing. I actually love Brandon from the front. Like his front is so nice with his midsection and everything pops. But yeah, and then Banks, who was his midsection's just really off. Like it almost looks like it's protruding a little bit. Like his abs, like at the bottom, they stick out, and it makes his waist look bigger. And it's soft as well. There's not a lot of like deep separation to his abs. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing with him as well.
Is there anyone else we want to talk on, or do we reveal the totals now?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Jeremy Buendia, he got in. I think he got eighth. Yeah, he was. It was kind of what I expected him to look like, really. I actually think maybe he could have finished lower just because of his detail. I maybe would have had Corey Morris ahead of him if I was judging. I think Corey was in ninth, and then who was in 10th? Vitor. I actually would have had Vitor ahead of him as well. So I probably would have had him in like 10th or 11th. And then Andre Diu, he looked really good, actually. I think he came 7th, Andre. I think he just needs a bit more detail to his midsection, but he's got like that very pretty men's physique look that like the judges like. He's very marketable and he's got a really good back as well. So yeah, he looked really good as well. And yeah, what scores on the doors now?
So the scores are the following. Bang! Me and Kez on a split decision.
There we go.
36 points
Jesus,
apiece.
man.
And Cam has got 42. So Cam is going to be the one with the forfeit for this year. It does look like, or at least for this year's
Again.
Olympia. Yeah, but
What's he doing again?
I think.
What am I doing?
Fuck me. This really should have. I thought you and Kez. I don't know, Kez. Well, we've got the option of the hair, the eyebrows. I think those are the only ones.
The thing is, he's done the hair now, so there's no point doing that again.
Yeah. You want your eyebrows chopped into?
I could just dye my hair a different color.
No, it's boring. Same thing again.
Well, no, it's
What
not.
what
It's
color
not,
would
yeah.
you what color would you get your hair dyed? Okay, I'm gonna stop presenting. What color would you get your hair dyed?
Depends. I mean, I've got more versatility now. Now that I've got the blonde in it, so I can
Yeah.
actually dye it a different color. Because that was the whole.
Nah, we need anime hair now.
Well, technically, it's already anime hair.
No, like the color. We need anime color hair.
Do you know what? It's funny now that like he's got the scores on the doors now.
Yeah.
He's pissing out orders, and then he's like, well, did we say that we're doing that for a forfeit? I didn't remember saying that we were going to do that. As soon as he knows he's safe, no, he just needs to kill himself.
You can't say that on the podcast.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, he can. Listen, we're like what 30 minutes.
Guys,
We can get
Anigains, we do not endorse that.
what killing yourself.
Commit
Yeah.
seppuku.
Guys, Anigains was sponsored by BetterHelp.
No, we're
BetterHelp.
not that company name. We're not even. They're not even sponsoring us, man. Like the only.
Oh
sponsor
shit.
I want Blue Chew. That's the only sponsor that I want.
Oh, can we
I
get
want
the
Blue
voice
Chew
note up?
sponsorship.
Can we get the voice note up to Bluetooth?
Yeah. That was good, man. That Blue Chew advert. Can we just play that on the episode right quick as a little palate cleanser?
Fuck me, yeah.
God damn, man, I'm actually pissed off. I'm not gonna lie.
So what if you had to pick colours? Would you put red through it? Would you put some? What are we talking?
Maybe like a blue. We're coming into winter now, so yeah, maybe like a blue. We'll see.
Little Frosty the Snowman kind of number.
More like
He's malfunctioning.
Guys, I don't think you understand. Like, I've already fucked my hair once. Now I'm gonna have to do it again. Like, I'm so. The name of the Anigains podcast. No, have you got the Blue Chew advert up yet?
Oh, I can't find it. I think it's on your phone.
Oh mate, this thumbnail's gonna be great.
It's on the Anigains account.
Oh, it's on the Anigains
Yeah,
account.
we sent one on your account to, what was it, like NordVPN?
Oh, it was fucking like Surfshark or something.
Yeah, and I was like, hello, we want a handout.
Okay, let me try and find it.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'll probably just comment down below what color you want to see.
Or should we do a poll on the story?
Well, no, because you can only choose between two options on a poll, can't you?
4. You can choose 4.
Well, why not just do a type box?
The thing is, it's easier to do a poll though, because people just click on it rather than having to type. So polls always get more people clicking.
No, you do know how to farm engagement.
Sweet. Is Noah on this?
Am I on what?
Are you playing this tune?
Yeah, Blue Chew. I am Cam Fitness from the Anigains podcast. We were basically just wondering if you guys did basically an affiliate program. Obviously, we have an anime bodybuilding podcast. So as you can see, we're pretty much the target demographic for what you guys will be looking for. There's not only... Oh, wow. That's a great deal. Yeah, so this is what comes with the Anigains podcast. We have dysfunctioning bowels and erections, so please sponsor us.
Right, we're gonna have to cut that.
No, no, we're not.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We do not
Playing
need
the
to cut
advert
that
now.
at all.
Keep
That's
playing.
staying on.
They
Okay.
do that.
Perfect.
Well, there you
Okay.
go. We've asked for 10% of the of the profit because we are an anime podcast and we're willing to pay for erectile dysfunction pills using code Anigains10 is what the transition.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, 10% off, please, and we get.
All right then.
Mission per order. Yeah, Blue Chew. Can you tag people on YouTube? Like, can you like tag Blue Chew and get them to sponsor it?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll find a way.
Yeah, we might have to email them instead of DMing me. Maybe the way. Kez?
Next topic. There's been another show bigger than the Olympia. Much bigger than the Olympia because it is a natural bodybuilding show and we love natural bodybuilding here at the Anigains podcast. So yeah, my good friend Mr. AJ Morris and Los Vickers have put on the Natural Bodybuilding Worldwide International over the weekend, and obviously all three of us were there. Me and Cam were at the Calisthenics posing stand, and Noah was at the Natural Physique coaching stand. And yeah, what do we think about the weekend as a whole, boys? How did you find it?
That show was the best produced natural bodybuilding show I've ever been to. Without a doubt. There's been lots of comparisons with, was it an Austrian show? Or there
Yeah,
was,
AMBF.
yeah, so production wise, but everything was so smooth. As a coach who had athletes competing, being able to go backstage at such ease, there being a timer for when the next class is on, there being a TV backstage so you could follow along with what's going on the stage. Everything, it was so smoothly ran. Nothing was delayed. Like, the show ended up finishing early. It was just fucking great, to be honest with you. The venue, the production, the live stream, everything you can think of was just absolutely spot on. And obviously, the best part about it was the stalls at the back. Especially the cookie dealer one. But there was two that were okay. There was the natural physique coaching stall, and there was also the Calisthenics posing stall, which you boys were on as well.
Indeed. No, it was wicked. I think it was evident that the person, well, obviously it was AJ who put this on, was someone who just loved bodybuilding and that wanted to put on a show for the athletes and make it as good as he can. You can tell like he's listened to the gripes that people have with other shows and other federations and is like, okay, we're gonna eliminate all them issues and we're gonna make this as good an experience as it can be for the athletes. And honestly, I've never been to a show where I've had like pretty much no like negative points about how the show was ran as a whole. I always think, oh, well, these classes are taking too long, or the lighting could be better, or the setup could be better as a whole, with other shows. But I'm kind of at a loss now. I'm like, that this is like what I want. Like, if I was an athlete, like this is what I would want to compete in as a show. It just gives you the like such an amazing experience. Like the people involved with it are really cool as well. The media, the production that you get from it. I don't know if you've seen these reels that have been coming out, have been absolutely incredible. So yeah, I think this is gonna like set a new standard in the UK with regards to what a bodybuilding show should be like with the production and everything else, and it's gonna force other federations to up their game really. Like the only thing I've seen comparable to this is in Asia, I would say, with their levels of production, like Korea, or like the WMBF Malaysia or Taiwan shows. I think they're really high, but like other than that, like the UK and the US, they're nowhere near on the level of production that that these shows are on. So yeah, it'll be wicked. It'll be wicked to see how this progresses. I think numbers will only go up as well because like people will have seen the fact that they did a free live stream as well, which was really cool. So people will see that and be like, I want to do that next year. And a lot of people will be revolving their seasons around that show. Honestly, like for me, it's a no-brainer. Like I'm doing it next time I compete. 100%, I am doing that pro show. It's too good of an opportunity not to do that. So that'll be a very, very cool. And it was like wicked to be part of part of it as well with regards to the stand and having my own input as well. So that was wicked, and it was obviously sick having Cam and the other boys there on the stand with me as well. That was very, very cool. With obviously Shay and Ryan, who came first and second in Physique Junior the day before. So yeah, that was cool because they both had like amazing first seasons as junior athletes. Like they're probably like the two best junior natty British men's physique athletes this year competing like together, and they become really good mates, and now we're all together at a stand. It's really, really cool, man. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. What about you, Cam?
Oh man, I think, to be honest, everything's been summed up quite well. It was an incredible show. Probably, like, I would say, to be honest, not even an incredible natural show, just incredible show generally. Like, the only thing I've seen in close in terms of production to that was, say, something like the PCA British Finals and like the Telford International main centre stage. And it's cool to think because, like, I'm not sure in the direction that AJ wants to take this to, but I can only imagine it being bigger and better than what he currently had. And for his first run, like, he's clearly done his research because, like, yeah, production was immense. And it's only going to get bigger from that point as well. I think, to be honest, it probably will need to be because based on even just the amount of like live streams that were on at one time, like imagine if all those people were in the venue as well. You know, it'd be packed out. Like seeing that take place in like a bigger venue, like if you have a natural season next year, it's a fucking no-brainer to do the NBW. Like honestly, in terms of like what you get, kind of from the experience, like that's a cool show. That's a really, really cool show. I'll be putting some of my guys into that one next year. So yeah, that'll be a fun one to see. But yeah, man, like working like at the booth, like, you know, that was cool. It was cool seeing all the other guys as well. Cher and Ryan looked amazing on stage. We moved a good number of our board shorts as well.
Yeah, saw quite a lot of them on stage as well on
Yeah.
the on over the weekend, which was really cool. We had obviously Shane Ryan in the top two, and then Harry in the Open who came third, and then obviously Andrew in the Pro Show as well, who came fifth, I believe, in that Pro Show. So yeah, it was cool to see people like rocking the board shots, and we'll have a few more this weekend at the PCA British Finals as well. So keep your eyes peeled for them. Also, I still have a few more in stock, so DM to order before they sell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Yep.
I'm not even being biased. I'd probably say those were the best looking shorts on stage. But like,
Oh yeah,
we had one of your guys, Andrew,
Andrew.
turn up, and he was wearing a brand that we can't say the name of for legal reasons. We can't say the name of this brand, but me and Kez have both wore this brand of board short before, and you know, like they looked alright on us. Maybe it was just the fit that he got was off, but I saw him in the board shorts and I was like, meh, a bit dead, to be honest. He put on our ones and I was like, that's a night and day improvement. Like he looked better. His physique looked better. His waist looked smaller because the fit of the shorts was better. So yeah, man, DM us. That's not even
DM. Yeah,
We can
yeah.
we can actually put a before and after picture, but we'll just have to blur out the logo,
The logo of the other brand.
the rivaling brand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we won't spend too long on the topic of the athletes that competed in the MDW. Is there any standout individuals that you wanted to shout out?
I'd say it goes without saying the guy who won the whole pro show, the pro overall, whatever the fuck that was, Mr. Jean. He was just a big mammoth. It was one of those ones where he walked out on the stage and everyone, even in a pro lineup, like it wasn't a poor quality lineup. You had some really good athletes there. He walked out and everyone just went, yeah, he's one. Yeah, he's that fucking good. His most muscular, just how deep his cuts were, the glaze, everything just sat very well. He's a DFAC pro, I want to say, and he'd done the finals a couple of weeks ago. But the physique that he brought this week was just absolutely mental. So, yeah, very, very cool. I'd never heard of him or seen him before. So just seeing him roll out onto the stage was quite a shock to the system, to be fair. But yeah, he was absolutely incredible. I'm gonna have to let you two chat about your ones because I need a piss really quick.
That's fine. That's fine. Fantastic. I'll go over mine now. So I'll go over two. First being Jovan. Obviously, I have to give Jovan a shout quickly. Bit of a redemption for him from the PCA because obviously he came second there to Reese, and then obviously he's beaten Reese now and actually won the whole thing, which was really cool to see. And that was a really cool battle with him and Josh because they actually had 1 point separating them, so it was super close. And Jovan actually got pretty emotional backstage as well. Like, I was backstage after he won, and he seemed to get pretty emotional, which is nice. It's nice to see. Like, he really he loves it. Like, he loves bodybuilding, and he's like really passionate about it, which is cool to see, and it meant a lot to him. But yeah, that was a pretty nuts pro class, and then obviously Bobby as well came third, who actually proposed to his girlfriend, which was pretty cool to see. I don't think I would do that, but fair play, Bobby. But yeah, that was the.
Would you get? First of all, actually, let's say you're dating a bikini girl or whatever.
Yeah.
And she proposes to you on stage.
She wouldn't.
No, but let's say hypothetically she did.
Right.
Are you fine with that? Let's say you lost your class as well.
I lost my class. Oh man, I'd be like, why are you doing this to me? Do you want to humiliate me even more?
What would you say no though? Like,
I don't know. Well, no, I wouldn't say no, but I'd be like, why are you doing this now?
Oh man. I mean,
especially if I lost my class, that'd be awful.
If you like, you knew you were off because you had like tonsils.
Yeah.
As well, just,
yeah.
Fuck's sakes, man.
Yeah.
Pictures. This is going to be my most memorable stage shot.
Literally, nah, no chance, mate. No chance. It'd have to be a win.
If I wanted to get proposed to on stage, I'd need to make sure I was on.
Yeah. And then for the shot, you need to be like, super tight on your abs.
Yeah, on my midsection.
You'd be like that for the shot with the midsection super contracted.
You'd be like breathing out as I'm kissing my partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tight on the midsection, babe.
Oh, fantastic. And my other guy I'm gonna shout out is Connor Lewis. Who won the bodybuilding overall. Me and Connor have a bit of a history actually, because I went to school with Connor. So Connor was in the year below me at school, Beckfoot Secondary School, for those who know. So yeah, I never actually spoke to Connor at school. Like, I knew who he was, but just because he was in the year below me, I never really spoke to him. And then at the UK DFBA Northerns 2022, that Noah did as well. That same show. I was like, this kid with like loads of like shaggy hair like wins his class and then wins the overall. I'm like, who's this kid? And then I see people from my school in the audience. I'm like, what are they doing here? And apparently they were there for Connor. And I was like, he went to my school. I'm like, yep, fair enough. And then obviously I win the overall as well. And then me and Connor were speaking pretty much since that point. We've been speaking to each other. And then he did well at finals. I think he came second by 1 point out of finals. And then, yeah, we kind of live in this. We've lived in the same area, trained in the same gym sometimes. So yeah, he's been a pretty decent friend since then. And he's a really, really good lad as well, is Connor. Actually watches anime. So maybe he's one of the secret watchers of the Anigains podcast, because he does watch my YouTube. Maybe we'll get him on one day. Maybe. That'd be cool.
He's watching the show that I told you guys to watch that you didn't watch.
He's watching Gachikuta. Yeah, I know. So yeah, shout out to Connor. He looked fantastic. I told him to do the pro show actually, just to see how he would have done, but I think he just said he wanted to end his season on a high, which is fair enough. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Connor Lewis. What about you, Cam?
Reese Kiffin. Shout out yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Looked awesome. Spoke to him before he went on. He was looking to come in like, a little bit tighter. And to be fair, he did. He looked a little bit leaner from PCA. But I think because he got his PCA pro card last weekend, he jumped into this show because it made sense from like a sort of timeline perspective. Because I asked him, I was like, what's like the last one of the season then? And I think the last one he's doing is going to be this weekend at the PCA British Finals.
He is.
Yeah,
He's not on the list though.
He's not, which is a shame.
Yeah, but I spoke to him and he said he was doing the pro show, unless it's like a secret and he's jumping in last minute.
I mean, I'd assume he's probably maybe just submitted his stuff to go do it, because it's not like the pro show is going to be full.
No,
it's going to have space for like as many PCA pros as possible. Where do you think he'll place in that pro lineup?
I don't think he will. I just think it's a size thing. Those guys are huge. Like, those other guys are significantly bigger than him.
Doesn't matter.
And I think they are. They are.
No, but it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, like, bro, like, you need to understand, like, Reese Kiffin has been smaller than he is now and he's won PCA overalls.
He has.
Like 21.
Yeah, I just think this is another level. When you're against the pros, the very best, I think this is like the higher level of that now. And I think you'll see the difference between like a natural pro and a pro and that lineup, just like the muscular density and everything. I think it'll be pretty evident, like with the top guys like Ike, for example. Danny Hans, another example.
Okay. So to where would you say, how far off would you say he is from Joshua Tees, who is also another natural PCA pro, who's beat Ike? Who beat
I'd say he's. I think Joshua Tees now is a bit above that in terms of his muscularity and density and the fullness of the muscle. I think he is a little bit ahead, I would say.
I'm saying then Joshua Tees when he was beating Ike then.
When was this?
This was like back.
This was a few years ago, wasn't it?
This was like when PCA Pro men's physique was like first a thing. Yeah, because Josh placed like at the PCA Universe Expo. He placed second, I believe. Yeah, he placed second, and Ike placed first.
Yeah. I need to see it, but I can just imagine he's gonna be outsized, like from what I've seen with the other guys, and I've seen a lot of them in person, and I've seen Reese in person, and I know how big they are. I think it's gonna be like a muscular. He's beautiful shape, beautiful lines, amazing posing, but I think the size discrepancy is gonna be a bit too big. I think.
I'll say when you come in bigger, there's a little bit more that can go wrong, especially if you are taller. Especially if you do have certain body parts that flatten out a little bit. Those guys are obviously assisted. Some of them are, and obviously they are like pro worthy as well. Or they're qualified to be at pro worthy. Does that mean that they're going to be? I can tell you that he will be on, in terms of from a condition standpoint, in terms of condition, shape, posing, tan. All of those boxes will be ticked. I think he'll do well. I think he'll be very.
Who do you think will win?
Ike.
Yeah, I think Ike.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be cool to be in one of those lineups myself.
One day, inshallah.
Inshallah, we will get a PCA Pro card. I love saying that and not knowing what it means.
Yeah, just appropriating my religion.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you ever said bless you? Yeah. You ever said bless you when somebody sneeze? If I sneeze in your house, if I sneeze in your house, could you clean that up, please?
Yeah, I would. I probably would. If you sneezed on like an ornament or something, and you just left like.
Who the fuck's sneezing on an ornament, kid?
I think Cam would.
Specifically, mate. Yeah. I was not that messy when I stayed. Oh yeah, by the way, I stayed at Kez's. I didn't.
Yeah.
I only left one thing out, which would have been like a bit of a no-no.
What was that?
You know what that was.
Oh.
Yeah. That probably a bit unacceptable.
That was insane. Yeah.
But everything else, I think I was a pretty good house guest for the most part.
I'd say so.
Yeah. Yeah. The snoring wasn't awful.
That's a sign you need to push up more.
What? Because I don't need a CPAP.
Yeah, you're gonna keep needing to push up until you need a CPAP.
There you go. That's men's physique.
There we go.
That is men's physique. Right. Yeah. Okay. NBW was awesome. Did we talk about the tung Sahur cards?
No, we didn't. Right, so I've come alive again.
Yeah.
We had went to get some steppies, and we walked to what was it, Telford, something like that. And we go in, we get some monsters, we get all that good stuff, and what do we find? Bang! There is packs of Italian brain rot cards that we've decided to pick up. So obviously, I got a pack, and we managed to pull a PSA 10 Tung Sahur, shiny rare. We did go back for more packs the next day, and there was only one packet left. Now, Cam did buy a pack, but Kez decided to bin it.
I didn't bin it.
So
It was in the rubbish bag. It was in the rubbish bag, and I thought the rubbish bag got thrown away.
So you pour it in the rubbish bag.
No, I fucking didn't. That rubbish bag, the plastic bag that you picked up and appropriated as being a rubbish bag, right? That was
Because it had rubbish in. It literally had rubbish in already.
No, it had one piece of litter, but the other things in that bag were...
It had like empty water bottles in.
Because, listen, that's my bag regardless. If I want to put shite in my bag, I'm allowed to do that. Okay? That had my Italian brain rot cards in. But either way, no, please go on.
So we managed to get this lovely card. You can see the reverse hollow on it, Tung Sahur. And then we ended up going back the next day. Cam got a pack for Belle. Did she pull anything good?
No, genuinely, like, she pulled, like, actual brain rot. Like, it was, like, mashups of, like, all the characters, like, in one. Tralalelo, tralala, like trainers, and then like you had like the Bananini Champanzini, like, you know, sort of like coming off the side with like a tung Sahur bat, and it just didn't have a name on it. And I was like, they've clearly just AI mashed all of the characters together.
Please send me photos of those.
Oh no, they're genuinely. I was like, oh, this is actually a waste of money. The pack that you got was like really good.
Oh, as you can see, it stays with me at all times.
Yeah.
It stays in the phone case.
Yeah, sign up for coaching. Great call to action on the back of the phone there when you're taking a physique.
Who needs TCT when you can reference tung Sahur?
We pulled one thing that was like it was like a coconut. It was like a coconut hedgehog thing.
The capybara.
No, it wasn't even a capybara, mate. It was a different one. It was like a coconut hedgehog.
Okay.
I think,
You guys did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I know that you pulled the coconut cappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got 3P Troppy in a camera.
Oh, mate.
That one was kind of cold.
So embarrassing. I went to go pay for something when I was away. It was my debit card, and I pulled out
Is this
the
not Trinity, the hardcore bodybuilding?
Yeah, and I pulled out my Trippy Troppy card, and then they genuinely looked at me like I was like joking, and I didn't react for like 5 seconds. I just like didn't say anything. Slowly put it back in my pocket. If you're not sure who Trippy Troppy is, just Google a picture of him. Imagine that just on a card, and then I used contactless, and then I didn't say anything and just walked off. Shout out those guys, man. They were cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet.
That's an hour. So
Fantastic. Should we wrap up on that note?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, ladies, thank you for watching another fantastic episode of the Anigains podcast. Share it around with your friends, family. Comment what color you want me to dye my hair in the comment section. I probably won't read the comments. Yeah. All right.
All right.